Welcome to another episode of Inspired Content, where we'll be looking at well, see, it still takes some of it out. Godiva's Belgium 1926 dark chocolate covered pretzels. So this is another holiday treat taste test. And I'm very curious about this because I do like a good chocolate covered pretzel. So open that up and has a pouch of pretzels inside. What does it say? Servings, 1 box. Calories, 320. Well, at least that's sort of more practical. A lot of them like to say, like, serving size is 3 1/4 boxes. There are 3 1/4 servings in a box, is what I mean to say. That doesn't make a lot of sense, Ken. So, they're smaller pretzels, dipped in chocolate. Pretty good. I will note that, can't see it that well on that one. There you go. It's got 2 types of chocolate drizzled. So like a dip and a drizzle. And it does have that nice dark chocolate tone to it. And you can kind of taste the salt on the pretzel. I'm trying to really sense the ratio of pretzel to chocolate. And it's different for like a dark chocolate than a light chocolate. Because with like a milk chocolate, part of the appeal of a milk chocolate covered pretzel, cool, that's nice. A milk chocolate covered pretzel is like a chunk of milk chocolate is very sweet, with a little bit of a crunchy, crispy pretzel in the middle. It cuts the sweet a little bit. It gives a flavor complement to the sweetness. But a darker chocolate has less of this heavy sweetness to it. So it needs less to cut it. But there is a little bit of the bitterness for a dark chocolate. Could you put more pretzel, like a bigger pretzel, would it make a difference? I don't know. It's not bad. I mean, you could easily eat a box. Well, I'd probably want to stop about 1/3 of the way through the box, to be honest. I am kind of stopping 1/3 of the way through the box. Just because, like, I've gotten the chocolate fix. I don't need to mound more on there. I feel like if it were like a thicker piece of chocolate, or a thicker pretzel piece, you could get away with it in like a trail mix or something like that. Maybe I just eat my candies differently. My instinct says this one is one where you have a little bit as just a chocolate pick you up during the course of the day. 1, 2, 3 pieces maybe between meals. I don't know. Having those little bits of salt in there definitely. You'd sense them, but they don't really strike out at first. Like I can remember a few years ago I did a taste test on some chocolate covered potato chips. And that's a very distinctly different profile on flavor. And whatever they do to do that, they get the balance really right. I think they've got the balance all right on this one. I'm just wondering if you did a bigger pretzel, you could nibble pieces off of it. Like a pretzel stick. I could see doing like a thin, not like the little tiny twigs that you can get in like multi-packs, but not like the pretzel rods either. But somewhere in the middle there. So, maybe what I'm actually seeking is chocolate covered pretzel Pocky. See that I could go for, like especially a dark chocolate. I think that's sort of what I'm seeking. This is a little bit more of a chocolate with, it almost reminds me of like a cookies and cream, only a dark chocolate instead of a white chocolate, and instead of cookie pieces, it's a little bit of pretzel. That's what it sort of feels like when I'm biting into it. Or like crispy M&Ms, which are similar. I mean, that's not even quite a crispy M&M. Crispy M&Ms have more crispy in the middle of it. And I think that's sort of what I'm missing. Like I kind of crave like more to the middle and a bigger size. But I think that's more about just the eating experience rather than the actual flavor. Alright, so I think that's it for this one. Thanks for joining me for this one. I will catch you in the next one, and until then, keep playing with your food.